This ain't about to be like last time.
This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Florida Gators. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Gamecocks head coach before the game, he is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Gators will kick off first, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return.
Let's get a dub. Let's get a dub. Let's play this smart.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Running inside, it's Davidson. Open space at the 25. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
Good, solid pickup on that.
So what
one.
kind of
Got
fucking
it out to the
defense do you
40,
have
and
right
it's
now?
first down.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Sellers.
Pick the ball.
Intercepted. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play.
He's got it. There he goes. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And they talk
Yeah,
about
he
his
dropped the
speed all
fucking
week, but it's
pick, and now
one
he
thing
scores
to
the
talk
next
about.
play.
It's another thing to see it. You see that young man out wide, man. He can fly, and he runs right by the defense. They take a shot early, Palmer. They find the speedster, and he finds the end zone.
And I think the defensive coordinator right now is just kicking himself because you're right. I mean, they watched film all week long. You've seen this guy torch deep.
Oh.
Continues to fight for yards. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Long way to go on second down.
No.
Back to pass, it's Bailey. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
That was
Throw the ball behind him,
picked
bro.
off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. The Gators send out the punt unit.
Get off the
Pulls it in
block.
at the 40. Slips through the line. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line.
They're already annoyed.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Trips left, one wide receiver to the right on 2nd and 9. The corners are walked up tight. Gets the back moving. Throwing, Sellers. That's caught. It's Tuggle.
Good defense.
Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Sellers through the noise. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
Just 5.
Not much doing downfield. He found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
You know, on a 3rd and short like that, you just have to have great chemistry between the quarterback and his receiver. They just couldn't get on the same page. Now it's a 4th down.
And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. They punted away on 4th down.
Go catch the ball.
And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one.
That should be an option. Like, I don't want to fair catch the ball. Go get it.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Nice
Catch
play
the ball.
by the
They
defense
drop
to
the ball
turn that
every
one
time.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Bro, this shit is gay.
loose. 2nd and long here. Cuts it upfield. It's West. Fighting off the defender. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it
Bro, these
needed to
niggas
be
suck,
on that
bro.
play.
You know, there are a lot of coaches out there who believe bye weeks sometimes can take away your rhythm, and that might be the case with this offense right now. They just don't seem to be clicking in the passing game.
They boot it away. Looks it in at the 40. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. They'll run it to the right.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. Here's Sellers to throw. Out wide right, it's Davidson. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Now here's Sellers. Throws to the wideout.
There we go.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Their second pick.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Gets inside, it's West. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Finds his man on the RPO. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Gators will hustle to the line. Fake and wants to throw. Got it. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. On the move, it's West. He's got the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox, toting the rock, man. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. He just caused so many problems for the defenses we faced. And I think in the end...
Looking for the end zone.
Bro, you're not even trying to catch the ball. Oh, these niggas suck, bro. Niggas just don't keep running out of bounds.
But to flip the field position with the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll leave it with the lone back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Sellers. Right side, it's Davidson.
I'll get him.
Can't get him to the ground.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game, divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Burrowing for yardage.
Good
They
defense.
stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down and short.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The
They're going
definition
from
of
the
4th down
fucking
territory
23-yard
has
line.
changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball, but he knew that he had a good run play called, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads-up play by the QB.
Throwing, Sellers.
Good
The
hand.
quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Sellers through the noise. Stepping to the right.
Let's
And
go.
he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Well, it's 3rd and short. They're throwing for it. They just can't come up with that one. Setting up a big decision now for the head coach on 4th down.
The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for room.
Run right
They'll
into him.
turn to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
From the gun, it's Johnson.
Get the block.
And they
Look
get
at him
to
block
him
a
behind the
soul.
line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
To throw, it's Bailey. Lets it fly. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And that big gator on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Gives it.
Bro,
And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Out wide left, it's Johnson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. They'll run the screen. He's going to go. Touchdown, Florida. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Looking for the
thought I was weak.
Yeah, and the passing game comes
tell Jetty, man, we back.
More of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Tuggle. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Nothing stupid. Nothing stupid. What I need.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line.
Get outside. There you go.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Caesar Crease couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Tuggle.
I can't cover everybody, man.
This week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Turning it on.
Give me the
Gets
ball.
it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Here's Sellers to throw. Left side, it's Davidson.
Get the right angle, you fucking idiot. Bro, what kind of dive was that?
And he scores! Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
On the return, it's Abrams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Back to throw, it's Bailey. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field.
How you
Let's see
gonna
what the
fucking
call
hold him?
is. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Now on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down. He fires one deep over the middle. Makes the grab on the big throw. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Get on the ball, get on the ball, get on the ball, get on the ball.
Straight ahead, it's West. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. The Gators are going to call their first timeout.
That stupid ass cover two.
They'll
Don't throw
have
that
2
shit
left
for
to
middle.
work with before the half.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blows.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle.
Get off me. I thought he was still going.
Looking for it. He's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. This will likely be the last play of the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Shoots it to the left. He's got it.
Get it there.
Gator there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half.
Damn.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. First and goal on what will be the last play of this quarter. This quarterback part of their running game.
Let's go.
Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Gator!
That is a big-time gamble, man. I was second-guessing the head coach deciding to go for that and not just kick the field goal in the last play of the first half.
Nah, we playing to win, bro. We're not playing to fuck around and be in the game.
Run the ball, they get movement, and he plows his way in for a touchdown, and with it, take the lead on the final play of the first half.
As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye that full Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with Minnesota taking on the number 10 team, the Kansas State Wildcats. And it's the Gophers with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And that's now victory number 1 on the season. Hey, every journey begins with a first step, and this team will bask in the glory of this one for at least 24 hours. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half.
Good hold. Oh, give me that cutback.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29.
And That's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
Nice fucking move.
Ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Takes the handoff. It's West.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature. They're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. He's changing the play. Looking to throw on 3rd. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. The run to the left. That'll be a gain
every
of
time
5
on the
out
fucking
to the
open
27.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. Sellers gonna take a shot at this DB, and they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, as a quarterback, the worst thing you can do when you throw a go route is overthrow it, because the only thing that can happen is an incompletion like it did right there. The best thing to do sometimes is to underthrow, because your guy can come back, make the catch, or fight through and get a pass interference penalty.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Now here's Sellers.
Good shit.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Nice job in coverage on that 3rd and short, defensively taking all the throws and options away for the quarterback, and now we're setting up 4th down.
And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. He's going to have to strike this ball well in the face of this howling wind.
I'll kick it out of bounds, Matt.
And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave him no opportunity for a return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Play action on 1st down. Out wide left,
Run him over,
Washington.
man.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Catch the fucking ball.
The ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice
fucking
target.
fumbles McGee out here fucking dropping the ball.
But him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Chip!
Let's see if the defense comes after them. Third and short from the 45.
Watch out the way so I can see.
Looking for space.
Don't cut that hard, my boy.
Down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be fourth down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch.
Cut too hard on that
these
one.
guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
He finally representing us well.
Finally. All right.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Snapped on fourth down. And
man, that fucking pass has blitz.
Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on fourth down.
And the D brings the heat, man, and they catch him a little bit off guard. Quarterback doesn't know where to go with the football. Man, the worst thing you can do on fourth down is take a sack. It doesn't matter if you get an INT. Throw that thing up. Give your receiver a chance to make a play. He holds on to it too long, and the defense gets the sack.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Motion from the back. Throwing Sellers.
Bro, why did you not go with the guy you had?
Davidson. Snags it and he's open. The 10. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before.
Bro, computer just went with the wrong person.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
The Gamecocks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's McAllister. Swapped immediately.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Knocked down immediately.
Defense becomes even more heightened in this area of the field. You get the short yardage situations, the goal-to-go situations. They got to be dialed in. That's 2 big stops in a row by this defense, forcing a 3rd and goal, putting some pressure now on this offense.
Sellers on the play action.
Put your hand out, stupid.
Touchdown, Gamecocks. They take the lead here in the 2nd half. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty.
Number 24 sets a kickoff.
Deep in the end zone, it's Abrams. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. 4-yard completion on first down. Now it's 2nd and 6.
Switch it, switch it.
Hits the hole. It's
Kobe finally representing us well.
Yeah, bro, I'm back in this thing, man.
Bring that drive to victory.
Kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
now on first down from the 28.
Who's coming free? Nobody's coming free except that fucking end way out there. Okay, let him come.
Sells the run, looking to pass.
Throw the ball. I've been pushed the button.
Effective, and they tackle him
Bro.
at the 19. And the Gators moving quickly.
Bullshit.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack.
Why is nobody blocking that guy?
They're licking their chops, lining up with
Waterproof Year 1 was in Lowry like Year 1 last season when the CPU won.
That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Sets his feet. It's Bailey. He unleashes a long one.
Of course.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
These niggas, why can't I throw a fade route?
But he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punch in a score, and they'll go home with the W.
And I like the first thought process right here.
Big
Run the
thinking
football.
shit.
We want to
What
run
you
that
mean?
clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense.
They're talking like they're about to
forcing that
automatically
turnover,
score.
Setting us up. Now we can put a
I was down 28-7 with 5 minutes to go in the fourth.
And the Gamecocks
You
can
got
break the
this.
second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's Sellers to throw. He's going for the big play.
Stop throwing that
And it's
janky ass
incomplete,
route, man. That
going
shit
for
don't
the
work.
Massive
that
explosive
one touchdown
play
off that
instead.
shit.
They're looking at a 3rd down.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take
needed
a shot
that.
there, and now it's 4th down.
Sometimes as a
for it.
quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls fall.
Some of the league didn't know how to play till season 4
I
rolled.
expect this guy to keep letting it go.
4th down, Sellers.
Well, he got some
Bro, why can't y'all keep up?
Finds a crease at the 20. He's got enough, and they
That's just
roll
lame
dice
as fuck,
on
bro.
4th down, and they
You
keep
just
the
run
drive
drag
alive.
every time and get open.
And how about
Inside
this, Coach,
coverage.
man? Trusting their offense, trusting their guys. You could punt the football away here on 4th down and see if your defense can end this game, but he wanted to end it on offense. He trusted his guys, and that is a
He's just
huge
dropping
4th
and
down
loading.
conversion late in this football game.
They've got a first down here.
Yeah, no one's getting
Start
there.
has been to this season. We've got a great game.
Give me the fucking ball.
Couldn't ask for anything more.
Yeah, bro, none of that shit. We better get a
Nowhere
pick.
to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Not just so you get to make a big play on defense, but it's also a TFL, tackle for loss. Doesn't get better than that.
I don't think we get enough.
One on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Sellers rolls right.
You got him. I got.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense.
Pick 6.
Congratulations.
Get off the block.
Brought down right at the 10, and this defense keeps him away from the 1st down line. But will they go for it on 4th down?
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense
Boy,
is
you
going
better
to
kick that field goal.
You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
Here comes the drags.
And he got it! And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing...
Y'all gotta block somebody, bro.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That turnover on the last possession was a killer. Now it's a 2-score game, and they've got to get things going right now. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Out wide left, it's Johnson.
Well, that last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple of minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that on that last drive.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down.
Block that guy,
Flip it out
bro.
to the back on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the
What
game
the
against the
fuck would you
defense,
like?
playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
They'll have to
Yeah, we
push
took
the
a
ball
shot last
down
time.
the
We got a
field
fucking
here on 3rd
interception.
and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Yeah, we know you blitzing every time on 3rd down. Keep that going.
They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it.
Push that shit on accident. Now he lost for sure. Can't stop the fucking clock.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Look out! Nowhere.
I don't see how no one's blocking at all, bro.
Drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they
What
have
is
got
tomorrow?
beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks.
He blitzing
this
everybody.
quarterback is
Y'all
taking
not
is the
open.
biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Looking to throw again.
But how can you not throw the ball?
Third down.
After that incompletion on third down, you're not quite in panic mode yet on offense.
That's what I'm saying. They'd be wide open. Not wide open, but he's open. He's fucking throw it to the fucking cornerback.
You have got to find your best playmaker right here.
But who are you throwing to?
This could be the game. This is a play you absolutely have to make.
Down
no
by
shit.
multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete on fourth down, and man,
blitzes everybody. No one blocks anybody.
Yeah, and now
every time it's third and fourth.
It's looking bleak. My defense has got to go out there and get a stop
Shut up,
immediately.
bitch.
I got to stop the
It's
clock
looking
as
bleak.
fast
Yeah,
as
you
I
don't
can.
fucking
Try to
think.
save as much as I can, and then put my 2-minute offense together. There's a lot that has to go right.
Bro, what's going on here?
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try to lead the clock, so you got to be good at the point of
Bruh.
They were right there. They gave up nothing.
Niggas
on
flying off the edge every third down.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. Pass to 6. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
This is a pretty easy situation for the offense right here, guys. We need one play. We need one run up front. O-line, we need you to come through for us and ice this game. They do a great job allowing that back to pick up the first.
Yeah, it's just physicality up front. The big boys creating some space because the defense knew what was going on. They have to get a stop here or this football game is over. A lot of guys near the line of scrimmage, they can't get it done, and it is over.
They want that clock to run. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Timeout now called by the Gators. That's their last one. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Trying to run. It's Clark. Stopped right there.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree with Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Bro, you could just put 2 clock on. Going to the locker room. Why am I stuck back here now? Bro, I can't even move.
And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. You don't want to get carried away. It's still early, but that was an impressive.
Shit sucks.